Hello, post students. I'm so happy with all the work that you guys are doing on Unit 5 in the discussion board. I just got really excited today because I was reading some of the responses to the questions that I asked, pushing you guys into developing your theses a little bit more. So I just want to give you a little bit of inspiration because I think a lot of you are so close to really getting a good working thesis going for this paper. Okay. Whew, I'm a little out of breath. I was just doing some yoga. So let me just talk about what a thesis statement is. I know you've probably heard what a thesis statement is in your high school classes. You know, you have a general sense that a thesis statement is the main idea of your paper. Okay, good. That's right. That's what it is. But what's really important, and especially for the final paper that you guys are going to be writing, which is an argumentative essay, okay? The thesis needs to be a kind of bold statement. You need to say something that somebody would say, no, I don't believe that. I don't agree with that. Or somebody else would say, oh my gosh, yes, that's it exactly. That's what I think too. So what I want you to think about when you think about your topics and you start forming these ideas, let's say about banning homework, sometimes the place we go is to find just like an in-between place, like, well, homework shouldn't be banned because obviously some homework is important, but there shouldn't be so much. Okay. The problem with something like that as a thesis statement is that it's not very clear. You're not really making a clear statement about where you stand. Now, I was pushing a few students to really think a little bit more about what they were saying, and I like what's coming out. People start getting specific, and when we get specific, we start getting to the answer and to the truth of where we stand on an issue. So if you push yourself and you say, well, maybe it's a certain limit, a certain amount of hours of homework a week. Maybe it's depending on what grade a student is in, or maybe depending on their ability, or if they have disabilities or learning disabilities. So maybe it depends on each individual situation, but I really think that there should be maybe some kind of standard for the country. Okay, now you're getting close. You're getting close to specifics and getting more clear to a statement that you can make which is specific and bold about what you believe, okay? So from there, what you can then say is, well, what have other people concluded about this? You know people have done research on these topics. You know people have looked at these issues and spent years of their lives studying these issues. So that's where research comes in. The research comes in that it can help you figure out what you think. So you create a research question, which can help you get to your thesis statement. You say, well, what do other people say is a good solution to this problem of too much homework and student burnout? So you start doing some research in the post-library. You start looking and asking the question, well, what do other people think about this? And then you see that people have done research and they've come up with some really good solutions. And then you look at that and you put it together with what you think, your personal opinion, what you've learned through personal experience, what you've observed, and then you make a statement, a bold statement about what you think.